My ex-husband stole our daughter's trust fund and ran to Vegas. My 13-year-old got revenge. When my ex-husband Daniel walked out of our lives, I thought the worst part was over. I was wrong. Daniel and I divorced when our daughter Lily was 8. The marriage had been falling apart for years, mostly because of his gambling. Poker nights turned into casino weekends, and casino weekends turned into secret debts I didn't even know existed. The only thing we both agreed on during the divorce was Lily's trust fund. My parents had started it when she was born. Over the years, birthdays, holidays, and careful savings grew it to nearly $120,000 money meant for Lily's college someday. The court documents were clear, the money was untouchable until she turned 18. At least, that's what I believed. For 5 years, life slowly stabilized. I worked long shifts at the hospital, Lily focused on school, and Daniel showed up occasionally with cheap gifts and promises he never kept. Then one afternoon, everything collapsed. I was making dinner when Lily walked into the kitchen holding her tablet. "Mom," she said quietly, "why does my trust fund say 0? I froze. "What do you mean?" She turned the screen toward me. The account balance was empty. Every dollar gone. My heart started pounding as I called the bank. After 20 minutes on hold, a manager confirmed the nightmare. "Ma'am, the funds were legally withdrawn 2 weeks ago by the co-trustee, Daniel." My ex-husband had drained our daughter's entire future. I remember Lily sitting silently at the table while I tried to stay calm. "Maybe there's a mistake," I told her. But we both knew there wasn't. When I called Daniel, it went straight to voicemail. 3 hours later, he finally texted, "Relax. I'll pay it back." That was it. No explanation. No apology. Just 5 careless words. 2 days later, we discovered where he had gone. Las Vegas. Of course. The next few weeks were a blur of lawyers, paperwork, and frustration. Because he had been listed as a co-trustee years earlier, the bank technically hadn't broken any rules. Recovering the money could take years. When I told Lily that, I expected tears. Instead, she was strangely calm. "Okay," she said. That was it. No yelling. No crying. Just, "Okay." I thought she was in shock. But a week later, something strange happened. Daniel called me. He sounded furious. "Did you put Lily up to this?" he demanded. "To what?" "To those emails." "What emails?" There was a long pause. Then he hung up. That night Lily walked into the living room holding her laptop. "Mom," she said carefully, "I might have done something." I raised an eyebrow. "What kind of something?" She sat beside me. "Dad always bragged about his business contacts, right?" "Unfortunately." "Well, he forgot I follow all his social media." I stared at her. And he also forgot that people believe screenshots." My stomach dropped. "Lily, what did you do?" She turned the laptop toward me. There, on the screen, was an email thread. Dozens of them. She had sent messages using an anonymous account to several of Daniel's poker buddies, business acquaintances, and even his new girlfriend. Each email included screenshots of something interesting. His unpaid debts. His court documents showing he stole money from his own daughter. And the most brutal one, a bank record showing the exact day Lily's trust fund was emptied. "Lily," I whispered. "I didn't lie," she said quickly. "I just showed them the truth." Within 48 hours, Daniel's life in Vegas started falling apart. His girlfriend dumped him. 2 poker clubs banned him. One of his business partners demanded repayment of an old loan. Apparently, stealing from your own child isn't great for your reputation. 3 days later, my phone rang again. Daniel sounded completely different this time. Panicked. "What did you tell people?" he shouted. "I didn't tell anyone anything," I replied honestly. Then I handed the phone to Lily. She calmly said 4 words. "You told them yourself." He hung up. The next morning, my lawyer called. "You might want to check your email." There it was. A wire transfer confirmation. 120,000 every dollar returned. With a short message from Daniel, "Make her stop." I looked at Lily. "Did you threaten him?" She shrugged. "No." "What did you say?" She grinned slightly. "I told him I still had a lot more screenshots." For the first time in weeks, I laughed. Not because revenge is good, but because sometimes the truth has a way of fixing things faster than the law ever could. And that day, my 13-year-old daughter proved something important. You don't need power. You don't need money. Sometimes, all you need is the truth and the courage to show it.